part 2, part 3. I don't fucking know what part this is anymore. But yeah, I got cut off here. So let's continue. By the way, I didn't get to do my dailies, so I missed out on a couple of asteroids. Dialogue. All right, Mia. What is she doing?
Still lingering, Mia.
Oh,
A fading reverberation that should have dissolved in the deep long ago. Where are you going? To claim the title. Was that not your unfulfilled wish? That was never mine. The arena. I don't need this victory. But I do. Without a champion and the lion beast, I cannot touch the central hub left by Imperator. You, Carthetiya, both my daughters, my very creations. Why this fruitless resistance? Has Septimont ever granted you kindness? They neither love you nor need you. Long have you been forgotten.
this is true though.
We were raised by them. You will never understand. Proud in battle, and yet yearning for strength. I know the heart of the Septimontians far better than you. Mia, you are simply too afraid to face their true nature. You choose to deceive yourself.
The Python is both true and false at the same time. You know, like the let's see the threnodians of the countries only represent the worst aspects. Like you know in Jin Show where it represents war because like you know Geshulis's ultimate like Geshulis's ultimate sacrifice was worth it, but his mindset of always sacrificing is I don't know integral to how the Trinodian of war initiates because endless war for endless gains, right? For endless whatever, and it's meaningless, right? And in here, let's see. The Trinodian represents the institutions that I think are corrupting in like small little aspects. Like for example, while like for example Rinasita, oh no, Rinasita, Raguna or Septimont, the good in the outside, in the inside, it is filled with corruption, basically. I think that's the point of the Trinolian in this region called the Leviathan, which is this person.
You cannot admit that they used you and then cast you aside. You cannot accept that from the start you were insignificant.
That is true. We know this.
No, if I burn them, my flowers. Hush, it matters not. Your thoughts are of little consequence.
This villain is really powerful, no? I wonder what's stored here if it's so deep. Oh, new scenes. Bouquet, bouquet. Hmm. So technically, okay. So like, was she actually? Wait, no. The source is basically another same. She was being I don't know, mind control or something. Basically, like the whispers to the threnodian were still there, but like all throughout, she had like basically she was experiencing both the good and the bad of the Septimon.
The bloodleaf viburnum of Septimont.
Oh yeah, yours,
I understand.
your flower. I had to
It's a flower often
hunt.
given to gladiators. A symbol of victory.
I had to hunt that, by the way. Hmm. Ooh, what's this? Oh, okay. This is supposed to be a waterway and has an elevator. Weird. Normally, this is no, actually good. Like it actually has stable FPS if I'm not recording, which basically means yeah, I can record and play WuWa without like suffering. So that's why I only play story.
I've always carried this shame. Shame for something I didn't choose. Shame for something that's just there. Sometimes it turns into doubt.
Mm-hmm. Skip the
I
outplay.
try to live free, and I do most days. But still, I see it. I see the pain in their faces. In the ones who fall behind, the ones who leave the field beaten, the ones who pin all their hopes on me. I've always wondered if I didn't have this gift, could I have reached this point with clean hands? Should I have judged those who trampled the rules to survive? Or was I blind to my own arrogance? Now, I don't think like that anymore. The warrior is stronger than me, no doubt, but she treats everyone the same. She didn't choose to stand alone. Instead, she chose to trust me. Carthetiya spent years trapped by the weight of everyone's expectations. Never stepped foot in Septimont before, but still sailed across the seas to be here. And Mia, her resonance ability might be weak, but she never ran from a fight. She fought till her last breath. A heart isn't shaped by what it's born with or what it's been given. I've underestimated others, and I've underestimated myself too.
It's kinda is shaped by a bit though.
The arrogance! Thinking you understand the darkness in people's hearts, but you don't have a single drop of life in you!
Technically, it is the darkness. I don't know what you want to say. It is the literal darkness. It is the manifestation of darkness. Of course.
Septimont.
Oh yeah.
They'll be
It's a
found
good name.
hands
I
of the
admit.
people, not the sentinel, and not the threnodian. Where there's
Technically.
light, there's always shadow.
I guess.
But people need light. They'll chase it no matter what. And they'll learn to live with the shadow.
Yeah, so threnodian.
Mia, Carthetiya, they were born and raised on these islands. They are daughters of Rinasita. They belong to no gods but their own.
That is true. What's happening? I wonder what happens in 2.5. 2.5. I'm curious. But yeah, still haven't seen my three favorite characters, all FRACTSIDUS members. No, I've seen the two of them. I haven't seen Scar yet. I know it's gonna show up. It's gonna show up soon. I just don't know when. So like, it's gonna load now, or it's gonna blind me in lights for like blinding lights. I do lightly we toss the crowd for like I don't know. This is gonna take a while. Huh?
Better to die than to be a puppet.
Whoa!
Death does not scare me.
Uh, good for you.
If divinity takes up arms against the innocent, I will raise my sword against divinity. I heard your request. But I prefer to handle this my way.
My way.
Victory isn't won in an instant. It takes patience and perseverance.
Yeah, I guess. That's true.
I believe in you, warrior.
Uh, the lights, they blind me. Also, like, uh, oh, who's that?
I swear, by the eternal sun, I will slay you!
I mean, oh! Who is this? New villain drop. I want to kill it.
I hear cowering.
Lady of the Sea, Empress of Glory.
Fear and the longings of civilization, I was wrought.
Oh, babes?
The hearts of countless men and women, of babes and
Babes! What the fuck?
with sharp blades and silver tongue, you struggle for power
Ow.
and revel in the slaughter of the arena. From past to present, nothing has changed.
Mm-hmm.
What right do you have to judge the people of Renacita?
Because I'm the darkness? Well,
Surrender with dignity. Your very existence is an insult to her.
okay, cool.
Look at you cowering in this little incubator, desperate to evade your end. You will never have
Desperate.
what it takes to face the fear
Don't
of
they always come back though? Because as we thought, um,
Ooh, now is the second time.
like something, threnodians can't like be eliminated completely. They will return. That's why, not Gishulin, but like the Overtrax isn't dead yet, but like just temporarily sealed.
Fake. The fight is on. Glory is
Unite with
upon
me.
us.
I don't wanna.
With me.
A human life is nothing more than a scream between life and death.
I guess, but like nothing more is kind of an exaggeration, don't you think? Ow, yo, huh? Ow, yo, how am I supposed to avoid this if still stamina? Homo? E E E E. Ooh, this music bops! Holy shit! This music bops! Holy shit! Yo. Oh, oh. Music is a banger. It's a headbanger.
Greatness has no summit, and victory is never the final word. Proud? Pitiful? Cry? Laugh? Race to the finish! To face death with the crown of glory! By my will! Let this life burn in all its fury! To me, there is no greater joy in this world.
Damn, you got me good. Man, it's done. Ah! Ah!
Seems the play I've written isn't so
Ah!
good.
Ah! Ah! Yes! Yes!
What are you two plotting in Renacita?
Let's go!
Let's leave some mystery for the next chapter, shall we?
Oh, I like him! Actually, Cristoforo, this script is very good. It just didn't end the way you did, but it's good. 10 out of 10. Peak. Sorry. Peak writing. Peak. 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 It's actually peak. Peak story. This story is actually peak. Cristoforo. I give it 10 out of 10. And also Scar mentioned. Scar mentioned. Scar mentioned. Ah! I want more FRACTSIDUS. After getting Lupa's weapon, I'm going to say for phrolova. Prolova's like 1 5-star, right? And 4 no. So I'll have enough. Trust me. Ugh. Oh boy. That is a certified banger. Okay. Oh my gosh. To stay the night, brave shine. Na 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 na. Brave shine. Okay, wait. It's taking a really long time to load. Okay. It's taking a while. I need the game crash something. Oh, we're done. Alright.
It's real! Both of you are safe. The threnodian's frequency is gone. Well done, Lupa. You found the righteous one and safeguarded Septimont. It's like something out of a knight's tale. No, wait, gladiator's tale?
Yeah, finally! Stick my head out! Rover, are you okay?
I'm fine, Abby. What happened to you earlier?
Wait, we're already in Septimon? I was just talking to you, and then boom! It felt like something just covered me.
So this can't appear. It can't
First
appear
I felt
in.
the frequency, then I just passed out. Wait, Carthetiya? And a girl I don't know?
You're lively. Your echo's more boisterous than a ta-da.
That is true.
What happened while I was out?
I think it's time we compare notes. Let's fill in this story's blanks, shall we?
Oh, so that's what happened. No, I want the fiction to stay. Brent. Brent salutes you. By the way, she is.
When I sensed the threnodian's power here in Septimont, I immediately set out to find its source. It was quite sudden. I slipped through the smallest of cracks to enter this sonoro, which severed my contact with the outside world. I found Lupa in the city. She had lost her role. We traveled together for a time and discovered the architects of the destruction, the FRACTSIDUS playwright CRISTOFORO and the threnodian.
Based guy.
Sadly, the playwright did eventually erase Lupa's existence. As for me, I descended into the submerged aqueducts where I found the threnodian. It had inhabited Mia's remains and was hiding within an experimental
Yeah, the one that you destroyed.
Unfortunately, I was unable to eliminate it entirely. It evaded me, slipping into hiding. I reasoned that you would sense the anomaly and come to Septimont, so I sought to offer you my aid. I battled the playwright, and in doing so, stripped him of his ability to control the script.
Okay.
Afterward, he, along with the other FRACTSIDUS overseers, fled from me. With that, the sonoro began to collapse. It was then that we finally met.
I don't think he
Is
cares.
there anything else you wish to ask, righteous one?
Yo, what happened?
Lupa and I formed a few theories during our investigation, though they may not be entirely accurate. In this sonoro, where stories manifest as reality, roles define the identities of
Go
those
on.
within it.
Cook.
To lose your role is to lose both your name and memory. In truth, Mia has long since passed and does not truly exist here. It was Lupa, not Mia, who won the 3-day Aegon. I suspect the stories created by the playwright cannot stray too far from their original frameworks.
Yeah, otherwise he could just rewrite reality.
This is why he erased Lupa's name, swapping her and Mia's identities. This allowed Mia to summon the dark tide upon Septimont. Is there anything else you wish to ask, righteous one?
So like, what is the central hub thingy?
The Veil of Glory was established by the Sentinel, and it appears no one had ever entered it before. Activating it requires 2 key conditions: victory, which grants the blessing bestowed by the Liners of Glory through the Sentinel's mandate, and a trace of the Sentinel's frequency. The threnodian set its sights on Mia for this very reason, which in turn brought its attention to Lupa. I struck a significant blow to the threnodian within the story, but because I failed to prevent the corruption of the central hub earlier, it endured, drawing strength from that source.
Throughout this journey, I often saw the figures of Lupa and Mia overlap.
It seems the threnodian was attempting to replace Lupa, hoping to use her to corrupt the hub, siphon its power, and ultimately destroy Renacita.
Okay.
Is there anything else you wish to ask, righteous one?
So like, who is this CRISTOFORO again?
Apart from the playwright, I also encountered 2 other FRACTSIDUS leaders. One
Scar finally escaped out of his prison.
The other
Surely they must be Phrolova and Scar.
Apart from the playwright, I also encountered 2 other FRACTSIDUS leaders. One, a woman with a bandaged eye, the other a man with scars across his face.
But how is Scar in Renacita?
He got out of prison? Duh!
Unfortunately, I never had the chance to confront either of them directly. I saw them only
You done?
briefly
I'm
before
done.
they disappeared. I'm not sure why they've gathered here in Septimont. We must prepare for whatever plans they have.
Alright,
Is there
cool.
anything else you wish to ask, righteous
That's
one?
about it.
Threnodian's frequency has vanished from Septimont, but I fear this is far from over. There is something else. Perhaps due to the dark tide in the sonoro, I can feel my balance shifting. The threnodian's pull is growing stronger. Now that I think of it, this could very well be part of the FRACTSIDUS's plan.
Well, okay.
The Black Shores. Is that where you're from?
Technically,
If it's a place you trust, then I will go.
what? Yeah, go there. Just teleport there. Like, diba? Future terminal, diba? Just go to the map and then go teleport to Resita. It's that easy. Okay. Lupa.
The event that brought forth the dark tide. It must have been my death. After that, the details of the story blur. It repeated so many times. It's hard to remember everything. All I remember is wandering the desolate city streets in a Septimont corrupted by the dark tide, unable to escape. Until I met Carthetiya. She saved me. But in that story, we couldn't fully resolve the source of the disaster. Then in another story, I encountered you, my fellow warrior. After we parted, I awoke in yet another story, in the Vale of Glory, where I finally saw the threnodian's true form in the submerged aqueducts. It had taken control of Mia's corpse, and was using the FRACTSIDUS Sonoro to grow its power. After defeating it, the Sonoro began to collapse. I passed through those crumbling pages to find you. Is there anything else you want to know? I'll hold nothing back.
So, like, how did you die?
My death. Well, I'll start from the very beginning. My journey to win I had failed to expose the family's match fixing.
Wait.
My death. Well, I'll start from the very beginning. My journey to win the championship. After being deceived by Domina Julia and winning the title on my own, my memories became a blur. I was probably under some form of control.
Oh.
The last thing I clearly remember was standing in the central hub in the Vale of Glory, pressing my spear into something that resembled a control panel. Then the dark tide began to surge. In the end, all of Septimont was swallowed by it. I'm not sure when all this started, or where the line between the reality I knew and the Sonoro world created by the FRACTSIDUS began to blur. But in those 3 days of the story where Carthetiya didn't rescue me, I would always die on the first day, helplessly watching as my home slowly crumbled to dust. Is there anything else?
That's
you
why
want to know?
Doomsday was the first
I'll
thing.
hold
Okay.
nothing back. Carthetiya saved me, the me who had lost her role and her memories. We wandered the abandoned city of Septimont and pieced together that the FRACTSIDUS and the Threnodian were the true architects of the chaos. Yet in the end, my role was claimed by the Threnodian. My body disappeared before Carthetiya's eyes. But before I was lost to oblivion, Carthetiya gave me a sliver of her frequency.
You just give
And
someone
it was that
frequency.
frequency that unknowingly led to our paths crossing in the story. Is there anything else you want to know? I'll hold nothing back. Many years ago, Mia cast herself into the sea to escape the Threnodian's control, but Domina Julia recovered her broken body from the depths and handed it over to the FRACTSIDUS. For years, they subjected her remains to twisted experiments until the Threnodian's essence, still lingering within her, finally awakened. The Threnodian took control of Mia's corpse, turning it into a half-human, half-sea creature monstrosity. It formed an alliance with the FRACTSIDUS. The last trace of Mia's reverberation was forced to be part of it. Tortured and ravaged. Is there anything else you want to know? I'll hold nothing
That's
back.
about it.
Oh, the script and the copper mirror you gave me. I'll return them to you now. It was a long story, but the ending turned out well, though thinking of Mia still upsets me. Her reverberations, trapped in that monstrous body. I can't imagine her suffering over the last 20 years.
Ask Carthetiya. Oh wait, she's good
When
backstories.
you defeated the Threnodian, you also set her free.
I think that's what happened with
It was an
that.
honor to
That's what
be the
happened with
final
Carthetiya.
boss.
So
Thanks to you and Carthetiya, I was able to rewrite the tragic ending
man,
of the story.
if only there was an imperator to give
Thank you, my fellow warrior,
to give away
for
their
believing
life.
in me.
There's one more thing. We should return to the central hub in Septimont. I found something tied to you there.
The central hub. Good timing. There's something I need to handle in the Veil of Glory, too. Good. Let's set off together.
I'm just gonna teleport, guys. It's like, yeah, it's just right here. There's a teleport. Guys, you have a terminal, right? You got fast travel? Click it. That would be so cool though, like canonically sometimes you can have like teleportation. Though I'm not sure how will that work without I don't know, special resonators, I guess. Only special people can do it. Or only the rover can do it. The rover's like, guys, just I don't know, walk or fly or something. I'm just gonna boop. That is funny. Anyways, okay, here we go. Wonder what's in here, cause this is the hub of hub. Is this just a massive like rotating thingy? It's just a massive rotating thingy. I don't know what it does. It looks scientific. It looks it looks like a something.
Lupa vanished. I destroyed the experimental unit, pursued the threnodian, and defeated the lioness of glory it controlled. Then, I came across this place. You remember how the threnodian took on a part of the Sentinel's knowledge and permissions, yes?
Yeah, because of the merging thingy. I know.
For the Sentinel, the information stolen was their very memories.
Hmm.
For this reason, even the Sentinel forgot that before merging with the Threnodian, they transferred some of their knowledge to the central hub in Septimont.
That makes sense.
The knowledge they would later forget.
That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense.
It's a secret, one the Threnodian should never learn. The Sentinel moved it there for safekeeping.
Okay.
Within it, I found a special frequency. A part of it felt like yours. I believe it's what the Sentinel left for you, so I took it. Huh? It seems like a clue. The true secret they left for you is not here, but in that direction.
What direction?
You see, before I came to meet you, I passed by the city of Septimont. The
Hmm.
arena I destroyed has been restored, but in the people's hearts, it's still the Righteous One and Lupa who claimed victory.
Hmm. All right. Yeah, that makes sense. We did.
The FRACTSIDUS's power to reshape reality is deeper than we realized. I'm afraid this is just the beginning.
Makes sense.
I once believed the Threnodians sought to use the FRACTSIDUS to regain power, but its true goal is the central hub. I believe it's due to this secret the Sentinel has hidden.
I wonder what that is, though.
That direction. It leads to the hunting grounds. The blight cloud still lingers there. When the high tide comes, Septimontians hunt and cull the spawning tacit discords.
Hmm.
The dark tide connects everything.
So there's gonna be a dark tide. Amazing.
I cannot pinpoint where the Sentinel's message lies. I'm afraid you must go there yourself.
Makes sense.
But the worst of the storm has passed. Let's take a moment to rest.
The Braxtons are like, good.
Lupa, will you be our tour guide? Show us the sights and glories of Septimont? I'd love to hear more about what you mentioned earlier. The wind blowing through golden flags and the sound of wind chimes.
Carthetiya is our new Yang Yang. Haha.
Of course, it would be my honor.
Technically, this is still in the
But
city,
before
though.
we go, there's something I need to do first.
Alright. Loading. Ow. Oh, that's a bit of Mia, right?
It's Mia's sword. I went through a lot to bring it back.
Oh.
The monster is gone now. Like so many Septimontian heroes whose bodies were never recovered, I wanted to return her weapon.
Mm-hmm. Makes
This is
sense.
where she gave her life. I can't say if she loved or hated Septimont more.
Don't know. Can't tell.
But she once spoke of the bloodleaf viburnum. It's a tribute often given to gladiators by their
Yoink!
supporters.
I need that for you,
So
Lupa.
I think she would have wanted to rest here. It's beautiful. Our city. The city of glory. The people here love to drink, laugh, carve statues, and hunt. It burns like fire, drenched in both victory and defeat. It holds all our disappointments and all our hopes.
Act 7. Phrolova. Ooh. Mm. Interesting. So she took the gem. I wonder what. Oh, that's probably a set for 2.5. Anyways, I'm gonna go and go into. Anyways, I'm gonna go and do stuff with my stamina and shit. And yeah, banger story. I have climbed the bell tower. Okay. Oh boy, I think that's about it for this. Yeah, I think that's about it. That story. There is a pro epilogue, which is the companion after story. Um, let's do it now so that we don't, because this is an after story. So we're gonna go do that. Probably not voiced, but we're gonna go do it anyway. Yo! Alright, you're in your own hotel. That does make sense. So, like, what do you want? Lupa!
You've come, warrior.
The drunk. Bullfrog's drunk.
Are you drinking?
Just wheat juice.
Wheat juice. I. That.
Sure. Wheat juice.
Wheat juice!
Today you.
Wait. Fucking smelling motherfucker.
Sure. Wheat juice.
Wheat juice. That's fucking voice, Lila.
Oh, you smell nice. Like dried wheat. Warm.
Bro's drunk. Bro is drunk.
My forte gave me the tail. But it seems my nose is keener than most. Huh.
Bro is drunk. No!
It's good to have my fellow warrior by my
My
side.
fellow warrior! I'm gonna start using that.
Lupa, you've had enough wheat juice.
Wheat juice.
Take a break for a moment.
Wheat juice. Fucking every time the Roberters say wheat juice, like wheat juice. Like, bro is not convinced.
Even though it's over, there's still a heaviness. A drink helps. I've sent word to the F4's palace about Domina Julia. But finding the silvers that fled will take time.
Makes sense. That will be 2.5 to worry. No, before 2.5 to worry about.
4 years ago, Augusta won the title of champion. Since becoming F4, much of the corruption tied to the arena has been cleared. If Mia had lived, perhaps things would have been different.
Mm-hmm. You have zippers on your. Alright.
Sometimes I wonder, what would life have
Besides.
been like if my parents hadn't handed me over to the Silvers when we first came to Septimont?
Mia, probably. I don't know.
Just like one of those stories with the different endings.
Have you ever thought about living a different life, Lupa?
No need. I'm content with what I have. For everything gained, something is lost. But through it all, I met you. That's enough.
Wow.
Life is
Yes.
an arena. Victory and defeat are a part of that.
Mm-hmm.
No one wins forever. The more victories, the higher the expectation, and the heavier the weight of defeat. Do you fear that one day you might face defeat?
I kinda did already multiple times, so. Uh. Nah. Nah.
That suits you well. To move forward without the burden of a lofty vow is a lighter path.
I don't fear victory, and I don't fear defeat either.
Even if one day you meet defeat, remember this. Those you've helped will never let you face it alone.
Yes. Please. watch out. I will appear out of thin air.
Swear it. By the eternal sun, my fellow warrior.
The sun? It's not eternal, you know. Actually, according to the Black Shores data, the sun actually only lasts for 2.6 billion years. It's not infinite. It doesn't show the infinite computer. It's just not infinite at all. I think that's it. Ooh. Anyways, look at this. This does not look like a damn. It does not look like a window. It looks like a fucking hologram. Like, look at that. Look at the reflection. It does. This is not. It is not. Bro, that is not what it looks. That is not what. Goddamn. Okay. Carthetiya time. I'm doing the after stories because I want to do them. Okay, I want to do them now so that y'all can experience my own reaction. Also because I do the same for companion stories, and so I do the same for after stories. Brand salutes you. Careful. So like, what you doing? I just came back from a Lupa convo.
Ah, it's all gone now. But I'll ask the tavern keeper if he can prepare something for you later.
Alright, cool. You still pay for it, right?
Laura's salad was as delightful as ever. Well worth reacquainting myself with, so I can make a bowl myself. Fresh, crisp, sweet.
Oh, right. Yeah. You can taste now. I forgot.
Come, sit with me. Let's
I'll
enjoy
feed
this
you a tropical salad. Tropical pizza.
Yes, and so, I've been thinking about what I vowed to you before.
Yeah, that makes sense.
To savor the things I desire, visit the places I long for, and meet those I wish to see.
Mm-hmm.
To become a roving knight is my true ambition. A wish list is something to be experienced, one step at a time.
That is.
I'd say your first wish has already been fulfilled.
Mm-hmm.
The third, too, though by unexpected means. Those are my adoptive parents and their child.
Oh!
Perhaps it was fate's cruel jest. I couldn't find any trace of them after they moved from Raguna. But here in Septimont, I discovered where they had resettled.
Oh.
Only, they no longer recognize me.
Makes sense.
The truth that I was their daughter was a memory the threnodian crafted for them, disappearing when it was sealed away in the tower. I don't know what they went through after that fateful day, but at least they are still alive. They even have their own.
Man, they're all as fuck.
They walk here every day, so I come and sit for a while to watch them from a distance.
Carthetiya.
Carthetiya?
It's all right. In fact, I'm at peace with it now.
Yeah. What can you do
They
about it?
died because of the Order's heavy hand.
Mm-hmm.
To live
Yeah, I
for
do
50
too.
years with the weight of a lost child. I don't want to imagine that kind of torment. Besides, through all these twists of fate, all three of my wishes have been fulfilled. Now, if I crave a Laura salad, I can prepare it myself and savor its taste. And I still have many years ahead to see the world and the places I long to visit.
Yeah, before that. Oh.
As for the people I hope to meet, this unexpected journey led me to find them in another city.
Mm-hmm.
The winds of Rinasita always seem to bring me what I seek. I am content.
Cool. Cool. That is cool. Let me look at my backpack. That's about it, right? So the I know. That's about all the after stories, right? Yeah. And then there is our exploration quest. Blah blah blah. We'll get to it when we get to it. So after all, that story, good, peak story. In fact, I'd say. I'm actually surprised that you can do that. Though I don't know if the choices are like important or something. Only thing I know is that I know I chose the decisions that I would have made throughout the story. So if anything else happened, then I won't know about it. But yeah. Oh yeah, Buling. Mhm. Nice. Man, I still have to go to 2.5 to go and find whatever message the fucking I left for myself. Anyways, I gotta get this weapon, guys. It's good for Kilcharo and Lupa. I gotta get the weapon, guys. Yes, I'm pulling for weapons, unlike in a certain other game, because they're actually cool to have. You can actually get them. Anyways, I think that's about all the things that I wanted to do for the story part. So, anyways, thanks for watching, Warrior. My fellow warrior, thanks for watching the video and the parts, because yes, I'm gonna put this on like 4 parts. Yeah, yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye, and my fellow warrior, stay safe. Bye.